Hey guys, hope you're all doing well. Now for today's video, I wanted to talk about Jurassic World 3, because just a few days ago, Colin Trevorrow actually revealed some information about their current work on the movie, along with some other interesting insights into the trilogy. I would have had this video up sooner for you guys if I was at my PC when all of it happened, but I was not. And that's because I actually flew out to California in order to film the new Jurassic World Ride for you guys. That video will be coming out in the very near future, but as far as Jurassic World 3 goes, I really want to talk about what the writer-director had to say on the subject right now. So, just last week, Colin opened up a conversation on the dinosaur prices that were shown in Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom. This is the amount that the black market was willing to pay during the Lockwood auction. Upon initial release, this was something that was heavily criticized by quite a lot of people. Anyways, to make a long story short, Colin revealed that while they were developing Fallen Kingdom, they actually got a note that the dinosaurs were way too expensive. But upon release, people thought they were way too cheap. His conclusion? Dinosaurs are priceless. So from this initial conversation came a question by a Jurassic Park fan on whether or not Colin could tell us anything about Jurassic World 3. And surprisingly, he revealed a pretty big piece of news. His exact words are, "We're sculpting dinosaurs out of clay right now. Helps us to understand the true dimensions and gives them texture and life." After that, another fan asked if he would share pictures of the production process sometime soon. And Colin even followed up by teasing, "Someday." So that alone tells us that pre-production and the design process for the next JP movie is already well underway. Before he said this, I would have thought that he and Emily Carmichael were still developing the script, but apparently, they're already moving on to making dinosaurs. This is pretty exciting news and could mean that pre-production on the project has already begun. Back in 2015, Colin described Jurassic World as the beginning of a new trilogy, one that would feel less episodic and standalone like The Lost World and JP3. He also mentioned that we'd be getting the movies that make those two films relevant to the entire saga in a way that I guess you could compare to older trilogies, like say Hobbit, Lord of the Rings, Star Wars, or Back to the Future. Besides all of that, someone also followed up on the dinosaur designing news by asking if there were any species that we haven't seen so far, or if it was too soon to say. And Trevorrow answered, "If there weren't any new species, I'd be pretty bad at my job." In other words, we will absolutely be seeing new creatures in the next film. Now, if you're someone like me, you probably already expected that to be the case, since Trevorrow made it very clear a few years ago that a future Jurassic movie would deal with the ramifications of dinosaur cloning technology going global. Back in 2015, again, he specifically made it clear that a story involving Apple versus PC, or in other words, InGen versus some other company, would be the centerfold of dinosaur creation going all over the planet. In Fallen Kingdom, they even say you can't put it back in the box, so I thought this was always the case for what we'd see in the next movie. I guess he needed to elaborate on that more though, considering a lot of people assume that Jurassic World 3 would just be about the dinosaurs that escaped the Lockwood Manor and nothing more. I don't know why exactly they would think that, but now with Trevorrow specifically clarifying that new dinosaurs will be in the movie, I don't think anybody can really support that old theory anymore. With that being said, I know that I personally am really excited to hear that development on the film's new dinosaur species has already begun. I mean, it's exciting, and it reminds me of when Steven Spielberg tasked Stan Winston with creating dinosaur effects years ahead of the original Jurassic Park. But I just can't believe that we're already at this phase in the development process. Still, Jurassic Park 6 is slated to begin filming this spring, so we're just about a year and some months out before we get our first official trailer for the project. And I know I can't wait to see what they put together by then. The creation of Jurassic World 3 is underway. They're sculpting dinosaurs out of clay and bringing new species into the film as we speak. Anyways, what do all of you guys think about this news? What are your thoughts on them beginning dinosaur designs this early? Also, were you one of the people who believed Jurassic World 3 would only focus on the animals that escaped from the Lockwood Manor and nothing else? If you are, I'd love to know why you thought that, because I've seen other people talking about it and you definitely wouldn't be alone. Whatever your thoughts and opinions happen to be, I'd love to hear them in the comments down below. Now before I go, I'd like to thank all of my game wardens, as well as all of my InGen executives. I'd also like to thank all of my park workers and InGen hunters as well. Guys, it seriously means the world to me that you all even continue to watch these videos, and I want to thank each and every one of you for all of your continued support. Now, I'd like to thank all of you for watching this video and hope you all enjoy today's content. If you feel like I deserve it, I'd appreciate the like and hope that you'll consider subscribing if you're interested in hearing from me again. I'll see you on the next one, guys, and as always, take it easy.